Hey there, what up, Bandidos? We're back, Saturday, and we're gonna tug along here with some assault rifle builds, some SMG builds, but I'm gonna start off with the mechanical animal. I've been meaning to try to squeeze this in. So this has feature perfection, and weapon kills give us a skill tier. So if you can get just 2 skill tiers on your build already, somehow, then you only need 3 kills. And you're a peak. So I'm thinking smart cover, like this crazy smart cover build, maybe on the offensive side. And I guess I'll run a memento. Might be easier to run the ninja bike though. Kind of play from cover, not do the shield. And the other skill, ooh, we have so many options. Sensor, we could do a revive hive, a decoy. I mean, we could do a turret. That'd be kind of boring though. But it works. I don't want to put any other skill damage on the build though, you know what I mean? I want to use the mechanical animal to basically get more damage to targets out of cover and also be giving it to potential team members. So I guess, you know, I could just do like a really good fixer or something, or, you know, switch it to a hive, whatever. I guess that would be kind of cool too. A defender. I've done that before. It actually worked out really good. We'll switch it up as we go. Okay, so we got 1 skill tier. I guess we can run the other one as technician. We're gonna run a crit build here. So assault rifle, yeah, that's fine. And then over here, we got repairs. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So there's our 2 skill tiers. And then this should show up as 2, and then we'll push that up to potentially overcharge. But what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna play into tech link. I'm gonna play into assault link. So we might have gaps, but we'll see. We'll see. The memento, actually, now that I think about it, kind of closes in the gap. So let me pick that back up when we have our trophies. Okay, from there, God, it'd be nice to not run a memento though, to be honest with you. But I need that skill stuff. Well, our choices are the same old fucking choices. Negotiators, Striker, or Umbra. Now, Umbra we don't want because we're going to be playing from cover because of the smart cover. So it's Strikers or Negotiators. We need more fucking gear sets. It's the same stuff. You know? I mean, you're not going to go into a high-end build just to avoid gear sets, you know? Especially when your weapon needs RPMs, which this one does. And I do like it with Umbra, actually, but because of the smart cover, we can't really use Umbra. So, yeah, I guess we're going this way. And then we have 1 flex spot. We could run perfect spark. Glass cannon would be kind of nice. Let's try glass cannon. This is one of the builds that would make sense for me to do that. And then we'll run a little bit of protection from elites, not too much. just maybe 2. And then here we can keep that at crit damage. You see where our crit's at. We want to be at 60. We're not there. Let's see what our mods say. Crit chance. Big mag, crit chance. Stability, I want that. So this needs to be a crit chance. Fucking Providence. Let me see if I got a better knee. Well, I guess we're gonna be no protection from these then. We better kill fast! Because we have no armor on kill. Take the rocket rolls as backup. Which makes me maybe go with a regular glass cannon is an option. Okay, so that's good. The other thing is, you know, we don't have to get the overcharge either. You know, we could just keep it, you know, if we get the 6 skill tiers and call it a day. Anyways, we'll take that one. And then, tier 3 in both firearms and stamina. We're going to be resetting all the time, so we really don't want to get to tiers here. So let's see. Guess we take health. See, when you're at tier 3 in both firearms and electronics, your skill duration is increased by 25%. Yeah, that doesn't work either. These are boring then without that. Okay, well, we'll just take the whatever. That's kind of one of the problems with skill tiers. I don't think they did a great job with skills this season. What do you guys think? I'm not running very many skills this season, you know? Skill builds. Kind of end up outperforming your skills with your gun so much that you're like, fuck it. But smart cover is a little bit different, right? It supports your gun. Or by even if you go defense. What up, little speddy?
Control point nearby.
What's happening? What's happening? All right, let's see if we can not die. The decoy sometimes is better than the defender drone. Partial damage versus no damage. Don't mind me just running through your base of operations.
Reinforcements en route. Vital signs critical. Reinforcements have arrived. Agent in need of backup.
There we go, we got overcharge right now.
Don't let him run.
behind me, maybe?
Next time, don't get shot.
On my mark. Got him.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Not a shot like that, and I'm done for.
Doesn't feel like glass cannon.
Serious trauma detected.
Come back here.
Hostiles detected.
God, we get the overcharge pretty quick. That's good news. Weapon handling gets so good. Maybe I can take the stability off the nose. What up, boys? Welcome in. Just getting warmed up. Warming up the vocal cords. I wish we had an LMG that had perfect feature on it. Feature perfection, whatever it's called. Let me look at the stats here. It's not a cooldown anymore. Let's see. So the difference between 5 and 50, 60. Oh, jumps plus 40. Weapon handling jumps by 25. Damage to cover. Doesn't take the biggest jump right there. We might be able to get away with 6 kills here. Because I guess we can go to like a non-perfect and open up the weapon choice. Like we can look at your Lexington that hopefully you get in a couple of days. It's a good option. Behind this assault rifle. Don't have any. Yeah, I got a little bit of expertise in it. I'm having dreams of tinkering mask because then we could run future with like killer. That'd be fun. Yeah, that feels better. Just run away. Okay, so let's change the talent from killer. To future. So now that means we're not going to get to overcharge. But this one's a little steadier, so I can take this, push it to crit chance. And then swing this back to crit damage. All right, looking good. Let's grab a loot.
Careful.
Supply room access unlocked.
You're not gonna get any sleep then, Street, huh? Gonna farm until your eyes bleed? I wonder if they patched the glitch. You think they did? I don't even know if they knew about it. They addressed one glitch and they were talking about it on stream, but I don't know, or I don't think they were talking about the other glitch. One where you could unlock pages at a time. So I guess that's good. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for, because otherwise, man, it's a little too grindy, a little too slow. I mean, part of what made the rewards track go so quicker, I should say, is that we had Journey. And so you were able to take down big chunks. The good news, though, is that a spaz with that talent could be fun to use, huh? We can try that, too. The manhunt stuff, if you didn't do any of the scouts, if you saved up your scouts, then, you know what I mean? There's a lot of us that skip the scouts, right?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Those give good, let's see, where are we on this thing? Here. They get good XP, don't they? One of these does. Or they don't? Is it just regular XP? Does it switch over once you... Maybe it changes once you finish your thing. Because I swear these gave big, juicy season XP. Now they all say regular XP. It must change. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, though, if you did it on accident. Because it looks like, to me, it's just regular XP. Boo. G. Monley. Gamoni. How am I saying this? G Money. Ah, I see. I see. Very good, G Money. Touche. Okay, so we just changed up the gun. Just to rack it up a little bit. Or make it feel a little bit more exciting. The mechanical animal doesn't feel great. Anything under a 40% RPM boost. It's fun on Umbra. It is. It feels good. Umbra's good for those weapons that kind of fall flat on the spectrum. Backfire is one of those. It's kind of slow. Put it on Umbra and it feels great. Okay, let's see if we improve our cooldowns now that we're full stacks on our backpack, and then
Reinforcements incoming.
if not, then we can look at having infinite. Over here. Jesus. These guys are fucking confused. There you go. Feels a lot better than that mechanical for you. Too bad.
Reinforcement complete.
It's going down. Oh, that hurt.
Maybe I don't even need 100% crits.
I'll go around. I'll watch out for you.
Start sneaking up behind us in a minute. That's when it becomes a real fight.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
These guys are lazy.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Over here.
I'm trying to get around them.
Just let me reload.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Just lost your base. The hell are they? What a messed up little control point. That's how I play out of cover a lot. Just chase these guys down instead of waiting for them to come to you. Get patient a little bit.
It's gone. Man down. Support gun. Let's see you run now.
Seriously? I've been watching my back this whole time and you come out of nowhere, huh? Quite the stream of foam, huh?
supply convoy detected. Heavily armored hostiles detected.
Maybe I'll go all into headshot damage on this one too instead of cutting.
Supply room access unlocked.
I'm not commercial. No, I'm not. True Patriot's coming out pretty underwhelming. Hopefully one day they fix it, like they said they were going to.
Just got us in a crossfire.
You can't run anything really. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend running anything on kill with it, you know? You go into a group with the idea of buffing your friend, so at least the marks are doing the buff stuff. But when it comes to like getting anything on kill, like future, you know, your striker buddies would be basically nerfing you.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Little old striker buddies.
Don't want a lot.
Get rid of these guys. Stragglers.
Detecting additional
Oh, go away,
hostile
people.
contacts.
Wow. Very timid and lost today, these NPCs. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait around for that. Let's go back over here.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah, I've had one. I created one. I don't remember how I created it though. It might have been a shotgun build. Or an SMG build. It might have been a purist build. It was pretty fun. We could try it with the well, it can do with the pure. I mean, we could try like a shotgun with future. We don't need this one, but not that one. Of course, I just put this one. Let me try to do it with an SMG, but the SMGs need a little bit more damage than the shotgun does. And they're, you know, I'm basically saying like they kind of suffer without their talent. I mean, you could do an Emmeline's Guard.
Will you remember me? Remember. Remember me.
Oh, I would have to. I'd have to. I'm having to remake it because I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. Sometimes I make builds and then I don't. All of this stuff rotates constantly. All these loadouts. Some of them are work in processes, and then I'll abandon them because a week later after I made them, I don't make a video, and I'm just like, I don't want to make a video on that build anymore. Like there's several builds in here that I haven't made videos for. I'm trying to pick up a shotgun one here real quick. Maybe this one, and then yeah, maybe this one. But see, like, you don't really need the defender, right? Because your bonus armor is just crazy. So we'd have to weaken ourselves, which is okay, you know, to pick up some damage or utility, so that it makes sense to use the defender. Because the problem is that we got such we're two-shotting everything with this one, so we can take away the bonus armor. Trying to find the right chest piece. This Habsburg's fine. And then strip off a lot of the armor. What do we run in its place, though? I don't want to run Hunter's Fury. That kind of defeats the purpose, too. Because you put bonus armor and then armor on kill, then you don't really need the defender drone either. So I guess we could just go like... Yeah, let me try something here. Yeah, there we go. Strip off the armor. We'll have a little bit of armor, but I'm try to go heavier on the red. So maybe I do Habsburg here. And change this to something else like Walker. Do that too. That's basically the same thing. That, and then up here I would want Oh, we need to switch out the gloves too. But up here, it'd be cool to do a chill out with headshot damage and then mark it red. All right, now the gloves. Improvise would be good too here. But that would work. Or you know what would also be good there is a Palisades, a red Palisades. No, that'll work. We'll take the improvise. So we'll go like heavy red, like that, and then I'll change this to a red core. Then we'll keep the. I guess we can keep those two blue for now. We'll see. Because by running blue, we'll get some protection from elites. 5% per. Okay, so there's. Okay, what is that? What is that? 62, and then if we run this, we're gonna want to put on tech link, and then we're gonna want to take that off. Let's take that off. We'll take headshot damage and then duration, which is here. Duration, and then we take extra padding, which isn't going to kick in for a while because we got to work our way up to that. We could also pick up a skill tier. Might be better. No, because we're going to reset a lot, so we'll see. We'll see. And then finally, we'll put the last one here. You can run a shield if you want to. All right, 75% protection from elites. All right, now up here, we'll swap out. I don't want to run the Thorn. We're gonna run the other shotgun, the Spaz, whatever your favorite is, and then we'll switch this to preservation or future. Stack those kills nice and quickly.
Hostile control point nearby.
Could also run technician. Yeah, let's run technician. Shotguns. Okay. How does this scale? Let's see. Health, damage reduction, 10%. Okay. And we'll pump that up. See if we can get immune to those eliters. right, let's do this. Yeah, we just got done running a mechanical animal. What do you mean?
It's alright not to know the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it.
Riot phone! Shit!
Reinforcements en route.
Isaac! Get out there! Now! Yeah, yeah! One down!
Punches from these guys, huh?
Foam out!
Please don't foam me. Slow motion.
Get out of the movement on my side! Taking bags!
It's 3 fucking turrets right there.
Stand there and... Shoot them all. Watch for an ambush. You're not going anywhere.
Dude, get off me.
I'm gonna kill you. Got enemy. Flank. Reload. No line of sight. Immobilize. Feel. Careful now.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, the cooldown's pretty quick. So that was without using the reset right there.
Nowhere.
Oh, come on. That was right on your fucking head, buddy.
Up here. Target's getting near.
If you don't shoot these guys head on, man. I swear.
It's alright not to know the answers. When you least
You're fucked. Think you can take me?
Just be still, man. Fucking monkey. God. Swinging on the branches. Ooh, that's an interesting chest. Maybe.
Crack on.
Incoming backup request. Incoming hostiles detected.
Deploying foam. We gotta destroy that thing. Back the hell off.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
I'm exposed here. Get away from me. You want some? Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck the division!
You know how many times I've heard, fuck the division? A lot. Just gotta say that a lot. Starting to believe.
I'll wipe it out.
This is something. I'm going in.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, that was kind of boring, so let's see if we can change it up. Got a dog. Swing this over to Providence. Guess Habsburg instead. Maybe. That's not what I wanted to do. Take this one off. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. And if we do this and push up to tier 5, then I'll get more protection from elites. So we can get up to 30 here. Reset this. Everyone gets a shotty to the face. Kind of making me think about something else. Hold on a second. See how the lead feels with going all into the head. It's kind of slow to play at the
Reinforcements incoming.
normal ranges. Short ranges, that is.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah.
Agent killed.
I don't feel like tinkering with it. Never mind. All right, so let me just swap the shotgun back. And the skill. I have firewall, but that's all right. Just leave it. We could use the, well, let me push this to this side.
Hostile control point
And that will
identified.
give us an invulnerable shield from time to time. These guys are holding down the fort. Good job, guys. Take it from here.
I'm stuck.
That's a good spot for a turret. Million militia. Fire.
Come back.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Target near.
Get out of here, lady. Jesus Christ. You dance, man. The NPCs got much more annoying this season. It's part of the upgrade.
Hostile
Pay
broadcast
for.
detected.
I want to change the one to give us one more skill tier. Maybe this one. See if that'll put us in overcharge once we get all our stacks.
No shot here. Moving to their side.
Okay, I'll sweep the enemy.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Going up ahead. Stay right there. Son of a bitch.
Throwing a bomb.
Party.
Catch your back. What are you, crazy?
Oh. Oh, jerk.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, I guess you can flip-flop with this way, you know? Just like you got an invulnerable shield, or you swap over to, you know, you go shieldless, you play both, you know what I mean? Use your decoy when you have it. Or not your decoy, but your defender when you have it, and when you don't, when it goes on cooldown, you pop up on your shield, which then becomes invulnerable. The decoy works really good too, though, for that.
So much for this tack rig. Well done.
All right, so all we need is 1 or 2 more red kills, and then we'll get that skill tier. More weapon damage and more armor. And then we'll see if that can push us into overcharge. It'll be pretty neat.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
It's a little bit of the PFE. This season, though, it's the modifiers are really doing a lot of extra heavy lifting. See how my armor, that bonus armor, stealthy? See how it's still there, right? There's not much in the game that has permanent bonus armor. I think the only thing that does permanent bonus armor is the Dread Edict. I think is the only one. Maybe Hotshot or Virtuoso. One of those might do it too. But basically, what happens is you're getting refunded some of your damage as bonus armor. So as you're taking damage, you're stacking bonus armor, which is offsetting that damage. So when you have other things that offset the damage too, that bonus armor starts really building up in your favor.
Hostile control point detected.
And that's why I'm running protection from elites and why I'm running bonus armor, because bonus armor taking damage gives me more bonus armor, and then I get a kill and I get more bonus armor that takes more damage and gets bonus armor that's has protection from elites, so it's harder for that bonus armor to go away. So yeah, it's the modifiers. It's the stamina modifiers specifically. Yeah. And then from there, you just kind of lean into it. So the more armor you have, like if you don't run any armor, what I just said isn't worth much of a damn. You know what I mean? That refunded bonus armor, if you're running an all red build, you're not even going to notice it. It's going to come as fast as it came. But when you put on a lot of armor, then that's when you start noticing this big, chunky blue bar you're getting, you know, when you're running a lot of bonus armor. And that's why, like, the backfire shines this season because of the same reason. The backfire is a great tank SMG for tank builds. And it happens to also be a crit weapon, obviously. But giving you all those crits, and so it makes it shine this season because it's also a crit season. It's basically a tank crit build season, if you were to narrow it in. So like the best builds in my mind for this season are like the tank DPS ones. So high crits, high blue cores. Basically, those are the best builds for this season. And next season will be something else. Okay, so we have all our cores now, tiers. So let's see if we can get that overcharge.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Let's look at here.
Civilians in danger.
What's it say? It says 2. All right. Do I need to read them? I might need to run gunner. I mean, technician.
Agent requesting backup.
What's my skill say up there? Tier 5, yeah. But we're doing a good job of maintaining. I mean, I'm happy with tier 5, right? But it would be cool to get all the way to immune shield. That'll be very helpful for legendary.
You want to get buried in that,
Blow the damn thing.
And heroic, I guess. These guys are dead before they get a chance to break the shield. The only time it might happen is when you get like double.
Civilians in distress.
What do you call those guys? Right bummers.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Give me a second.
Oh, damn it! Can't land a shot. They're all over me.
Man down. Oh, you like that?
Okay, let's go run technician. Let me get my loot. Now that we have a plan. Yeah, you don't need the PFE mods for this, though, Stealthy. It's just one more little thing to tip the scales, you know?
Supply room access unlocked.
You can just lean into the
Civilians in
the
danger.
protection from elites the modifiers give you. They'll give you 5% protection from elites per blue core in your build when you're at tier 5 stamina. So that's 30% if you go all blue. And so when you're playing into this type of setup, you don't use your active modifier. So what I do is I let my stamina build up to tier 5. So like if you look at my little icons, the blue one, it's blinking. And then we want it to blink and never stop blinking, right? So that means it's at tier 5. So I'm at tier 5 red, tier 5 blue, tier 5 yellow. And so I never want to use my active modifier because it'll reset those. And if I keep it where it is at tier 5, then that's where we're getting the most refund in bonus armor. So I'm getting 3.5% for every 300,000 damage I take. So 3.5% because I'm at tier 5. And then when we're at tier 5, we're also getting the protection from elites. And when I'm at tier 5, I'm also getting more armor, a skill tier, and weapon damage. And then I'm getting more headshot damage because I'm tier 3. So anyway, just don't use your active modifier and let it build up and then just be God mode for that point forward. What up, Windward? Yeah, Heartbreaker comes and goes for me too. Like,
Local power grid compromised.
am I missing a mod on my chest? No, I got a mod on my chest. Freaking me out, man. Yeah, Heartbreaker, you know, it doesn't do as well with the stacking as Striker does. They got to be pulsed. That only lasts for 5 seconds. Sometimes the pulse goes on cooldown. There's all sorts of conditions that suck for that. And then I think it deteriorates a little bit faster. I can't remember for sure, but feels like it does. All right, there we go. So we lost that particular shield, but that's all right. We'll put this one on. You could also run the Artificer hive to buff that. It's another way to do it. Tier 5 Artificer hive is pretty fucking strong. See what that looks like. I mean, if you can get the overcharge, it's gonna be cool too, but Tier 5, tier 6. Skill refresh, 12%. 12 seconds. Sorry. Range, a bunch of stuff that we're not going to use. But we'll try it. Reset the stage.
Hostile control point identified.
I forget about Heartbreaker sometimes. Like today, I forget about Heartbreaker, right? I was like, oh, we were talking about assault rifle. I didn't even include that one when I was complaining.
Reinforcements incoming.
Come back, come back.
Got a man down. They're trying to surround us. Fuck them. Someone kill that asshole.
Another riot from me.
I'm not doing too good.
Hold still.
Gonna kill you.
That should have been a fucking kill shot.
You want to see what I can do?
Nobody can take pellets to the face. I don't care how many miss. If one little baby pellet lands, they're toast. We got the peak pretty quick there. That's helpful. And we gotta be a max on all tiers though.
You on this, asshole? Let's see.
Now! Unloading the target!
Heavily armored. Hostile detected.
I've got your back.
Really? Son of a.
Ah, shit.
Hold on, dude. I'm trying to. How did we reset?
Who's that over there?
We reset. That's weird. Did I accidentally use my active? I don't think so. We're at max on the yellow. Okay, game.
Oh, that hurt. Fuck 'em.
The duration's really good on this. Actually, this might be the way to go. The Artificer. It's hanging out, man. Fuck. And we're adding skill tiers to it, little by little. Slammed a fucking shot.
Got a casualty. Free the area. Back stuff. What the hell? Immobilizing. Move free.
Cooldown's quick too, actually.
Come out of area. Here.
Engaging!
How do you get this close?
My arm!
Casualty.
It just reset again. Something's wrong. Something's bugged, man. I got a kill and it reset to yellow.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Then I killed the red. How does that work?
I'll patch you up.
Where you think you're going?
Keep your head down next time.
Capped on all of them now. There it is. It works. We got overcharge. Nice. I honestly wasn't sure it would work. This actually might be nice for legendary against those warehounds too.
Let's do this.
Look how long this thing fucking lasts. Like the entire fucking wave. It's still going. It's crazy.
Supply room access unlocked.
It doesn't work for the smart cover? Oh, that sucks. Oh, just another bug in the game, you know. Not another one of those. Yeah, having an extra spaz, a couple of extra spazes could be a good idea. Or whatever shotgun, because, you know, we'll have the Tinkerer. So imagine putting,
Hostile
like,
control point nearby.
pummel with future. Oh, that'd be sick, right? Or preservation with future. 8 rounds, I don't feel like I need pummel, but either way, fun combos. Let's take on this mofo over here. This guy and his big ass explosion thing.
Intruder!
Aha! Cut you down to size. You're hot shit, huh, buddy? Oh, no! Oh, I didn't mean to fucking do that. I got to earn them all again. I hate fucking checking gear in this game. Reset my fucking dealio. It's not a big deal, but, you know. I gotta remember not to check gear. Hold that button just a little bit too long and...
I knew it! Clear the streets. Go!
It's the stamina one that you're really worried about anyways, because that's where your protection from elites is coming from. And that's the easiest one to get because we're already at tier 4. Come on up, guys.
Got enemies flanking us!
Yes, you do. Take the turret for free, man. Abandoned it.
Tossing a frag.
Incapacitated. Got a man down. Back off. Locking the enemy. Bullet downrange.
Enough of that, buddy.
John.
A soldier! What the holy fuck? What are you,
Alright,
crazy?
look at that yellow.
Million militia.
Red.
Heavily armored hostile detected. hostiles detected.
Yeah, that's right. Great spot for a turret.
He's right on top of me.
Yes, you want cover. I'm attacking now. Ready for a... Let's do this.
Incoming
right
backup
there.
request.
Big mistake, asshole.
We're in overcharge right now.
How do you like that? They're all...
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Destroying target.
Trying to go back up.
This one. Out of the way.
Oh, I gotta remember not to do that, huh? God damn it. Don't look at gear. I wish we had slugs. Starfield had one, and it was pretty cool. You could snipe with it. Modified your attachments. And it's actually my favorite sniper. It felt like a slug too. It was like I don't know, silly. I haven't looked at the donkeys.
Identified.
The daily is a blue one, right, or whatever. Yeah, it looks like it is there. Something's going on with Constitution Hall. I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, let's get those dudes. Like taking on elite convoys when I see them. They're a good fight.
Someone there? You had to come here.
Stand up to that head, buddy. Jesus Christ. Doesn't feel very good, does it?
Hostile contacts.
Your drone. Shoot them all. Yeah, let's get some. You're going nowhere. Get to the casualty.
2 funnels. That sucks. That's pretty fucking good though, right? I mean, it's like full refund right there.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch!
Clearing out. Let's do this.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Want to get done with that, agent?
I'm gonna need new plates.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I guess you could do this with the 1886 too, huh? We'll try that next. Get some determined action in here. Well, that's the problem though. Is that you'd lose determined.
I'm in the shit here.
You like that, agent?
Our drone is still up. It's good.
That's
Overcharge again. 2 overcharges in one engagement. That's good.
you with my bare hands.
Where are my pockets, man?
Technology.
Gosh, I don't remember.
Hostile control point nearby.
And it's not really the kill count either. It's more of the cooldown, right? Because I think once you get there, you do a pretty good job of maintaining. Then it just comes down to you got the cooldown.
Reinforcements incoming.
We can check though. Let's not do this right from guys.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, that hurt. I don't know what this looks like, but it hurt. Keep gravitating to shotgun builds this season. Huh? It's because they're close range snipers.
Hostile detected.
Let's see you run now.
Reinforcements in place.
Nut shot. Guys, we'll clear this way and then we'll try future negotiators.
Hostiles detected.
I guess we would do it with the smart cover.
Militia just. I ain't afraid of you. Oh, got it.
Back change.
So heads up.
Come on, let's do this.
Stay right there.
Stay the fuck away.
Double kill.
Yeah. Take it out. Get back.
Friendly is KIA.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I mean, we could try. We could try. I'd have to take off the headshots though. SMGs are just too much leaned into crit chance to ignore. Kind of why I like headshot builds is because you free up a lot of space because you don't have to add the crit chance. You just got the damage.
Get the hell away from me.
All right, let's head back to the base. See what we can cook.
Supply room access unlocked.
Tag team. Ugh.
Detect
That would hurt. To lose
hostile
your
control
chest
identified.
and your weapon talent. It could be pretty fucking painful. And you'd be running a skill tier by running technician. Yeah, I don't know if I'm willing to do tag team. That's the thing about Future is that you have to get your kills. It's got to be basically a very strong damage build. And you notice when you're running negotiators compared to striker, right? You can feel that difference. And so if you take away your only 2 damage slots, because we'd probably keep the backpack, right? Might hurt it. Unless you pumped in all skill tiers and ran the capacitor, maybe? Try this. Save that. Let's see, where's the negotiators? Where's full? We could run the Henry. It's not that exciting, but something different. I think we did test against the smart cover and it worked. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, I bet you'd get smart cover real fast. You know, I think we'll also have so much crits on our build, we could probably just put on the, you know, 1 or 2 skill haste mods. But what I'm going to do is, so we're going to run technician, right? And then we're basically going to try to do what we just did.
Hostile control point nearby.
Then over here we'll run this. Buff that duration. When you're playing solo, you don't really need the duration because you move too much, but that should also buff the cooldown. There is a cooldown stat here. We'll see. We need to get all of our tiers anyway. So one of these we're going to want to push up to crit chance. Because see, if we get to tier 5 on skill tier electronics, that's a negative 22.5% skill cooldown. It's a lot. Yeah, let's give it a whirl. Did I put assault rifles? I don't remember now. Yeah. Wait for these guys to get a little bit closer. It's gonna be a party.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, you know, we're not running momentum. That's kind of annoying. Just realized that's gonna alter things here. Oops, wrong gun. Shit. We still switch weapons.
Don't leave yourselves open. Getting too close.
Gotta change my playstyle. Remember, I'm running. That's the other thing you gotta remember, right? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be tagging dudes. Yeah, so that didn't count.
We're
Killed
getting
two
flanked.
guys. Got one bar.
Moving to their side. I've got it. I'll back you up.
Let's let this go away.
Moving in from cover. I'll destroy it.
Okay, we're reset. Just gotta get the enemies to play along.
Someone else take the fire!
Why aren't you marking?
I'll crush it.
Why won't he mark? I mean, 67% crit chance. Negotiators. I got the symbol.
I'm here.
He's been for a while. They built in some crit resistance. Okay, so I don't have any stats with me. Two just died. One just died. Okay, do I have two? Yeah, it doesn't work. So shooting this guy and somebody else died and I didn't get any setup for it. Happens a lot with negotiators. Or something else like that. Oh, I think it's the modifiers. I don't think you get the double kill. Should work with more things though. Make this set more interesting for us.
Got one of them.
Fucking awesome.
Think we're helpless, huh?
Lie down and die!
Deal with it.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Right. Gotta reload.
Agent in need of backup.
Right now. Help! I'm stuck. It's going down. Lost my target.
Cover.
Heads up.
Moving in.
We've got on our flank.
Another. Okay, we're stacked.
Vital signs critical.
Let's see if we can earn ourselves
Can't see it.
an overcharge.
Watch out.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Here it is. Oh, Chris, I'm stuck on one piece too.
Supply room access unlocked.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I have like 3 codes and 2 of this and that, but I need the cell, enhanced cells. Just, I haven't gotten one, and I've done a lot of fucking farming. Like, a lot. It's killing me.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I'm like, there's just no fucking way that this isn't, you know? Well, you know what's wrong, actually? You know what's wrong is the target farming, or the, what do you call it? The pity system doesn't allow you to select the one item that you need. And it's not even working for whatever. I haven't had the pity system kick in once. I cleaned out mine brass, like mine's clean. I have a whole character that's got like nothing on it. Like my 4th character is empty. Yeah, it's pretty annoying because I want a runner. Luckily, I've actually been playing almost 100% with Jaber. I'm really digging Jaber right now. Like, Jaber's coming out pretty sick. But he partners up really nice with the trigger mods, like fucking perfectly. And he can put out 3 turrets. And then he can also pairs up with the new external components perfectly. Like there's very few descendants that don't pair up with anything new. I mean, there's a lot of descendants that don't pair up with any of the new stuff really well. You know what I mean? So like it's like, yeah, I guess I can run this mod, but or you know, it doesn't make sense to run this external component set. I'll just stick with, you know, the old one. Yeah, he's I mean, he's still not as good as like Inez. He's different. I don't know if I'd want to compare him to the Inez anymore, you know? Because he's good on his own. I mean, Inez is pretty ridiculous. I mean, when you feed Inez that many targets, and you're running that one external component set that reduces your time, I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, she goes nuts in there, right? She goes nuts in there. But, yeah, he's just pretty cool. You know, he's got that AoE on the ground, that electric shock on the ground. And that's really sick on top of everything. And just, so you're just constantly moving and you're constantly triggering the anonymous or the anomalous, whatever you call that zone that sucks people in, because you're always triggering your skills. And then you're always triggering the non-attribute talent for the external component buff, non-attribute skill damage buff. And so it's just, he charges up. Yeah, he lost 2 mods, but I guess you don't need them anyways. They didn't replace them, but I think he could still use a little more speed on a couple of things. You know, they have some animations on the gun, and they have animations on his detonation. The detonation needs to be just a little bit faster. But also, maybe just a little edge on his range would be a little bit better too. The 3 turrets gives you a lot of range, but it'd just be a little bit nicer, maybe plus 50. I haven't tried deconstructing those mods, but apparently you get your gold and your Kuiper back if you deconstruct those mods per the patch notes. Okay. This is a good build though, I mean, you know. Having the 1 skill tier makes this actually an easier piece to farm. With the hive, you could do a turret too, whatever. But with the hive, you know, you always have something to proc companion. And I think you might be competitive enough because, you know, think legendary, right? Because that's where a build like this would work. I mean, like, I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it in heroic. It worked fine. But I kind of find negotiators is kind of not that great in heroic, you know? It's powerful. I feel like it just does better in legendary, you know. Yeah, you can make it feel good. It's just a little bit slower, right? At what it does, but man, it takes out some serious targets that are hiding. And that's why I like it in legendary. You know, you just tag that drone operator back there and then wail on a tank. Yeah. I know, poor Haley. Well, they're not done, you know. We're getting more dungeons too, right? Every month they're going to release more trigger mods, more balancing, and then a new dungeon every month. Because the thing is like, we slaughtered this fucking content. I mean, it's harder than the last content, and it gets to a point where it's just like, we're powerful, we slaughter it. Like, it's already kind of easy now after just a couple of days, you know? Yeah, she's a beast. She's now that she's got the hover bike, she feels a little bit better. I haven't used her, so I'm just kind of imagining, you know, that she doesn't have to rely on her ice chunked feet, so she can hover from A to B. Yeah, they need to do what they did to Glay with her. Give her some ice skates. Yeah, Serena's the go-to for that boss. Everybody's figured that out. You know what I'm liking in there? I know the Knight assault rifle, the AK is really good. I use that too, but the LMG, the ultimate LMG, that one's really cool. The fire one, I'm sorry, I'm dropping the name from it. Forgetting the name. What up, Jeff? The one that shreds their fire resistance. Enduring Legacy? Is that what it is? Yeah, the Enduring Legacy, I think. Yeah, that one feels really good. It's got a high crit damage on it, and then you just kind of load it up with some weak damage, and then you, because it's standard ammo, it gets the multi-hit damage buff too. And so you just got that big fucking mag with no reload. It's pretty magic. Pretty magic. I like the Ancient Knight too. It's just that all the reloading does kind of get annoying because the mag's not that big. Yeah, it's a good gun on Haley and Enzo and, you know, those. Well, it's really, I haven't actually used it in Serena. Mine was pretty fucking dusty. I had used it a lot early game, and then I set it aside, and so I had to redo it. 3,000, right on, bro. You're farming hard or hardly farming? We're working on some future perfect builds right now. So next up, we're going to try an SMG version. So let's... I mean, we could do Hunter's Fury, or we could do Striker. SMGs need a little bit of help. Which SMG are we going to run? Tactical? Yeah, we can do that.
Make sure of your target.
Get a turret out.
You're dead meat.
He's got his. Oh, right there, Sergeant. God. Suppressing fire. No damn way.
Damn it, turret! You stole my kill. Oh, you're way back there. I'm not gonna go get you. turret, obviously. Yeah. Got it on the audio.
Agent requesting backup.
Target with suppressed fire.
Striker does do better at that kind of shit, right? The Striker isn't range limited, so I didn't have my amp damage on that turret. So this is probably more so far range.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Long range.
Stay right there.
Oh, fucker. Blew yourself up, blew me up, buddy. We'll get stronger once we get those tiers.
I'll get you for that.
Hey, leave him dead.
Hostiles detected.
Ready to get cover. And into the I need to nail this guy.
Ew,
Fine now.
creepy.
I'm gonna need a medic.
I need to nail this guy. That's probably the funniest line in the game. Do you remember the Riker girl that used to say, "Suck my dick"? When she came running at you.
No longer have cover.
She doesn't say it anymore. I think they edited it out. A little too vulgar, I guess. But the one that says, I need to nail this guy. It's like, geez, dude. Homie, don't play that. God, you're shaking me like crazy. $372 headshot damage. Yes. We can push it up higher, too. Let's see what happens when we do. Add another 20.
Supply room access unlocked.
Could try running a chain killer. Headhunter. Every couple of shots just hit real fucking hard. I didn't know that the female rogue said that. That's funny.
Hostile control point nearby.
See how we still have Intimidate? It's been riding along the whole time. All right.
Whoa. He's getting too close.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh. Perfect timing on that grenade, huh?
God, enemy movement on my side!
Okay. There you go.
Detecting high threat enemy patrol.
Grenade out! Target's hurt!
Damn you!
I do like Striker a little bit more because you reach out.
Damage.
And then obviously we're not using the armor and kill because we don't need it. But in order to use armor on kill, I'd have to strip off the armor, which we could do. That's why I go with Striker, because it's like, well, I don't need the armor on kill. I'm not using it, you know. And so in order to use armor on kill, get my value out of it,
Heavily armored
I would pull
hostile
off
detected.
blue cores and put on some reds, make myself more vulnerable. I imagine I'm not the only one that's running this build though. I mean, it could be a good master build actually, because you have that double layer of protection.
Civilians
Yeah.
in distress. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Putting grenades on target.
We're plenty fucking strong. The power field's good. I do notice it when I'm taking that shot a couple of feet beyond range, where Striker doesn't have that problem. But this has its benefits too, right? I don't have to use the ACS shotgun to kick off the fight. It's good to go. Don't need the lube. See, like right there.
Cover not so good, eh? Immobilizing target.
He said it again. I need to nail that guy. Rose, leave my butt alone, man. Exit only.
It's football.
It's still waiting.
Nowhere to hide.
full stacks. So yeah, we'll adjust this build in just a second. We'll strip some cores. The sad part is, like, you know, we'd have to think about, well, what other, you know, the bonus armor is feeding our chest talent. So if we nerf, you'd be essentially nerfing the build in a way. So what would we run instead? We're not running crits. That's the idea, is not to run crits. Headhunter? I mean, it might not matter. We might still have enough bonus armor. I guess we'll just try first. Okay, let's take off some of these blues. Yeah, it's basically just XP farming. And so, yeah. If you just follow, it's just XP farming. Just make sure you turn on the event. Let me find that one for you here. But there's a lot of new stuff to XP farming, right? With the priority objectives. Okay, where is the XP farm build? This will work. There you go. So that's an XP farm build video where I have 3 builds to farm XP. So it's just about efficiently farming XP, and it's either gonna be control points or open world activities, like public executions, and then all directives that you can run, that you can manage, and then putting on a build that makes it feel like you're not running directives, so it doesn't slow you down. And then I should go into some other things, like in that video, I think, where I also mentioned priority objectives. You want to sprinkle those in as often as it makes sense, because they give you XP boosts. So let's get rid of perfect intimidate. I don't know why I would do that, but 40 months. Look at you, boss. Appreciate, man, the long haul. We're basically related. We're family. Let me look at my library real quick and figure out what other chest talent we could run. Might be able to maintain with just 3 blue cores. We can't switch weapons. Obliterate, no, because we're not running crits. Yeah, none of these make sense. And I don't like Hunter's Fury's chest piece. It's sort of missing out. There's Headhunter, but I'd rather not. Okay, so I'll leave that blue, and then I'll take one of these and turn it red. All right. Well, all right. And then... yeah, we're good there.
Anyone get near here?
See if we can make use of our armor on kill more. But if we are making use of our armor on kill, that means we're losing our bonus armor. Which means we're not using our
Hostile
chest
control
talent.
point identified.
But we do have a shield. It's kind of weird, huh? Think about how that works.
Reinforcements incoming.
We're like running basically. Oops. Idiot. So far, so good, though. We're alive. We didn't die on the first dude. That's a good sign.
You're gonna die to
How did he jump? Oh, I just broke my ankle.
shit. Get the hell away from me. Let's kill you. Take that.
Agent in need of backup.
God.
I mean, we're still not using our armor on kill, but at least we know we have that for insurance purposes.
Got shield problem.
There's dead.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Kill him. That's right.
Reinforcement complete.
Locking the enemy down.
Or I can run like a Palisades with Obliterate, and then
Incoming hostiles detected.
I mean we could go all red. We'd have to find a talent that would make sense though. If we went all red, would just
Right on top of me! You bastard!
would be interesting.
I'll watch your back. Come on, one of our guys.
You thought you could hide, true
What's up, Beard?
Shit.
King of Beards.
Shield up. Go on.
We're tinkering with the close range bighorn build. We're all over the place today.
How you doing?
We were doing future initiative or future perfect builds. That was fun. Found some good combos. Shotgun build panned out pretty good. Now I'm doing a bighorn Hunter's Fury build. Kind of twisting the formula on it a little bit.
Say your prayers.
Normally we go all armor, which is great. But I hate having armor on kill and never using it.
Heavily armored hostile
So I'm
detected.
trying to nerf my survivability so I can use that armor on kill a little bit more. The problem I'm having is my damage talents. But what I could do is I could run the Hunter's Fury chest and then
And now get your game.
do something cool with like the holster and the knees, the mask. Ugh. Stick a fucking explosive to the face.
Yo, stand down.
thing is we have armor regen, so that would have done the trick, right? Because we got the kills, so then we get our damage back, and then the regen would have taken care of the rest. I mean, we could. It fucking hurt though. All right, well let's run this real quick and see what fucking happens. All right.
Supply room access unlocked.
Oh, we're gonna have to reset because I don't want to run that far. Have a good night, Brian.
Hostile control point nearby.
Okay, so we're not going to be relying on bonus armor anymore. So we'll take damage, get that armor on kill back, and hopefully not die in the process. Sound like a plan? Let's do it.
Reinforcements en route.
Hunt through that shield! Let's get a turret out! Shit, get the hell away from me!
We probably want to take off the armor, protector from Elite's modifier too, because we're not going to use it. It's our fucking shield. It's one problem with losing our armor.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
It's not as fun.
They're using a shield.
No! We've lost. Yeah!
Stay right there.
You have to aim high. Yeah. See, if you aim high, you get used out of that headhunter stack. There it is. We got full buff on it. 4.8 million.
Heavily armored
3.7.
hostile detected.
There, on the flank.
The boy! Is there a medic around here?
3.9 million. Still alive though, fucker. 4 million. We're one-shotting reds. I mean, it's. I wouldn't run this, though, I don't think. Not worth it.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Shield is way too fucking vulnerable. Fuck.
It won't last long now! Gonna hunt you!
this is when you want that fucking armor, right? When it gets real around here.
Give me a second. Reloading.
Like that, agent? Deploying a grenade.
How did that happen?
Serious trauma detected.
It's easier just to run striker, huh?
Agent down.
Than trying to make use of your armor round kill, forcing yourself to be nerfy. Nerfinator.
Fuck you. Count on me. I got your back.
Get me up, soldier! Ah.
Agent deceased.
Yeah, that's no fun. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. If we had other chest talents,
Hostile control point detected.
I haven't, or maybe I have a long time ago. But we could try it. The problem is stacking, but
Power grid compromised.
we could try it with the ACS because the Heartbreaker sucks at stacking, right? And 5 seconds isn't very long, and if you kill the target too fast, then you didn't get any stacks either. You know what I mean? Let me see if I have it. Yeah, I do. That's a crit one though. I'll need 2 of you. Maybe you gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah, I think it's all doubly bubbly. I mean, I guess I can run crits. Just to try it out. You kind of want to run the chest with this one, right? I mean, the cool thing could be could get rid of the memento. For what though? Yeah. Nothing. I mean, we're not gonna fucking melee people. I mean, I'm saying like if we put the Heartbreaker backpack on, what do we win? You know? I don't have the gloves, do I? Let me see what pieces I have so far. Oh, I didn't have a holster. There it is. Hold on, I might have saw one more. No. All right. Got the 4 pieces, so I mean, we could run the Exodus gloves, but hopefully we wouldn't need them. We could run improvised, but protection from elites. We'll take the memento, I guess. So at least we have a little bit of damage on the backpack. And then I'll run like Habsburg or Providence, I guess. So what we're gonna keep our eye on is how well it stacks, right? That'd be the winner, winner, chicken dinner thing. Let's try that. Actually, a little bit of weapon handling doesn't hurt. Our 3 blues, and then let's put on some headshot damage. In theory, we would put headshot damage throughout. All right. And then let's bring the ACS, but we're not gonna run a pulse. That's the idea, right?
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, the catharsis wouldn't be bad. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, that's the thing. Like, if we're doing well with the bonus armor, I'm thinking like we wouldn't need heals, right? And so they would just be fallback options. And in that case, you know, Palisades could be good, right? But if I had to choose, I would probably go Exodus. Or Ninja. What did Ninja give us? Something there, huh? Maybe you could run 2-piece Brazos and get that mag up.
Reinforcements incoming.
Oh, snap to that turret hard. I mean, we don't need the other skill, so we could run the drone, scanner drone. Because I'm worried about the stacks. Notice we don't have any.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent vital signs 0.
Let's see here. The Regulus, you would love the Regulus. Gwen, that's a fun one. Eagle Bear looks good hanging on the wall, though. I know this gear set well enough that if we don't address the pulsing thing, the headshots are never enough. Okay. So the only downside about this, I like this skill actually. It's actually pretty good. But if you let it just float around your shoulder, it'll change directions and stuff like that on you. So I like to ping it. But it's also good because it tells you where the enemies are. Good spotter. There we go, already better.
You're going nowhere.
Moving to their flank.
How are you, buddy? Yeah, so even though we're going on, that's one of the weaknesses. I mean, they need to give the pulse on hit like longer. Just doesn't work. It just never did. It's not enough to stack anything.
Better watch out.
Got one of us. Take out those hostiles.
Oh, it's raining man. Hallelujah.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Let's stop them here. What are we
Yeah,
waiting
it feels
for?
better now. Get tank here.
Yeah.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I need more armor.
Nowhere to hide. Take the fucking thing down.
Destroy the target.
Stay back. Hear me? I'll kill you.
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
Getting ready to play.
Yeah, the pulse scanner. It's not a bad idea either. The night watcher.
Engaging target. No, faster. I got your back.
Back the fuck
He's hit. You're not going anywhere.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oops.
Reloading.
Maybe with this one we play into the red modifier. So, you know, I'm running this quasi crit build, right? Because I didn't have the right pieces, so it's like not optimized. Actually, I could change this piece. It's not bad. I think it needs tinkering though. I could probably get rid of the gloves. I wish the gun worked with the Centurion holster. That'd be badass.
control point detected.
We could try the Heartbreaker backpack. I don't have it with me. Crap. Oh god, that is full of nothing. Come on, headshot damage. I actually get them all the time. I recall seeing them. Like, I don't need that. Yeah, we'll check air. Let's run that. If it does, that'd be pretty cool. Because then the pulse would last longer.
Deploying a grenade.
Fuck, I knew it!
Yeah, that's right.
Enemy
Serious
on our
trauma
flank.
detected.
It's weird. I think like when I hit them in the head with the bullets it counts, but not when they're being pinged.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
See that? So nothing's stacking. We'll get closer. And then if I shoot him in the head, nothing happened there because they're already pulsed. Get away from them there. Yeah, there it is. See that? Huh, it might work. It doesn't need to be from the thing because we're always going for heads. Oh, thanks, assholes.
Reinforcements en route. Immediate medical assistance
Why am I
needed.
so fucking classy? It's because I don't lost the
Agent
momentum.
deceased.
It's a thing like when they can take that bonus armor away and then they earn it back up. Try that again. No, we had a bad start. Okay. Let's kill some dudes. Yeah. A little glassy. The problem is the conflict. So when they're pulsed, even though I hit them in the head, they don't pulse again because you can't apply double status effect.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
So that's where it fails. But it's a good idea for this gun. You know, but you just wouldn't be able to run that pulse and then it becomes pointless.
Fuck, right now.
Because this gear set is the only gear set that pulses on headshots, right? But it alone wouldn't be enough to give you your stacks. Or would it? I mean, we've already proved that it didn't, but let's just turn it off. Our pulse. It is a cool idea. Like, see how it's not stacking right there?
You want to get buried in that, Agent?
I mean, she's definitely pulsed. Like, it's inconsistent.
Incoming hostiles detected.
It's like, I think it needs time to register, and we're killing them too fast. See? He's pulsed. Now, why are you working?
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
Maybe it was coming from the other pulse. Something's wacky.
Out of ammo.
My armor's shot to hell.
Think we're helpless,
She's
huh?
pulsed. Pushing her head. Nothing. What the hell? Yeah, I'm on fire. Put that guy out of his misery. Okay, so now
Backup request.
nothing.
Let's do this.
What? Okay, let me turn this thing off. Oh, my dog is barking. He's telling me something. We gotta get close. Man, shit. Okay, so he's pulsed. Pulse again. Now you got that. That's a different set of effects. The hell? Maybe I was seeing things.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Don't stay in place. Let's see you run now.
It's interesting though. There's something there, right?
Agent
And maybe
out
if
of
we use the
location.
scanner pulse with the night watch. Well, we can't run the night watcher mask.
Agent deceased.
Yeah,
Hostile
I know.
control
It's kind of doo doo.
identified.
It's kind of. I mean, it has its days, right? When Heartbreaker's on, it's on, and then it's off. You know, that's how I feel about it. You know, depends. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with the Heartbreaker in the past. The pulse thing is what it's always the issue. It doesn't work with this gun because of the pulse. It doesn't work with that specialization because of the pulse. You know, and then the pulse got nerfed, right? They put a cooldown on the pulse. So they're like, fuck. You know, it's just like that hurt Heartbreaker directly, right? And then it was glitching, which might even be some of the stacking issues here. Yeah, I have a hard time with it. See, the thing is like, you know, you might not notice because the Bighorn is so strong on its own. You know, you can make a really strong build and not get any benefit from Heartbreaker in solo content. But anyways, guys, I gotta call it a night. I gotta go take my dog out, and I'm yawning all to hell. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's get some tomorrow. I haven't tried Battlefield 6 yet. I'm gonna try that tomorrow. Let me know if you guys are down to see any of that gameplay. Otherwise, I'll just do it on my lonesome. Yeah, but I'm curious Curious. They broke Steam records. Did you see that? They had like 500,000 users on their once on Steam. It's crazy, right? All right, everybody, have a good night.